Huh? What? Oh, hey. So Assassin's Creed is another video game movie. Yeah! So this movie stars Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, Jeremy Irons. If you guys know the plot of the Assassin's Creed games, it's kind of like that, sort of. So Michael Fassbender plays this guy who's put on death row, he's executed, and then he wakes up in this facility run by Marion Cotillard and Jeremy Irons. Marion Cotillard tells him, hey, you don't exist anymore, but your lineage, you were part of this lineage of assassins from back in the day, and one of your ancestors knew where this thing is, this apple that we needed to find. If you can find that, you can cure the world of basically just all violence. Yeah, you can cure the world of all violence. It's as stupid as it sounds. And I thought the trailers of this movie looked alright. You know, the Spanish Inquisition thing was kind of cool. I like the assassins, the stunts, the jumping off the buildings. There was some neat stuff there. And so I walked into this movie and I was like, alright, maybe it can be good. And I will say this is one of the best video game movies that we've ever had, but it's not good. Everyone in this movie is fine. You know, they're all established good actors. Marion Cotillard, Michael Fassbender, Jeremy Irons, Brendan Gleeson's even in there for a little bit. The actors and the performances aren't really the problem. The problem is the fact that they spend so much time in present day. They spend so much time in this sterile facility, and he only goes back in time like 2 or 3 times in the whole movie. And those sequences when he does go back, it is pretty cool. There's some sweet action scenes in there. There was one in particular about halfway through the movie that I was thoroughly entertained for the entire time. But then there's just, you know, the rest of the movie where he's stuck in modern day in this stupid cell that looks like it's trying to be the Matrix, but it's just a really boring version of the Matrix. Now, I will admit, I haven't played too much of the Assassin's Creed games. I played a little bit of 3, and I bought 2 recently, so I do want to go back and play 2. But I have always been grabbed by the visuals of those Assassin's Creed games, and I liked the character, the Michael Fassbender ancestor character, and he has like a sidekick girlfriend in the movie. When they team up, there were some sweet moments there. And if this movie was just a straightforward treasure hunt, I think that would be really cool. You know, Michael Fassbender gets sent back in time. He's sent back in time for the entire movie. One movie I actually just thought of is Tron Legacy. Funny, because I mentioned it in my Rogue One spoilers video too. But in Tron Legacy, when he enters the grid, you're in the grid the entire time. You're not getting bogged down by Flynn Towers and what's going on in the real world. But in this, there's this feud between the Templars and the Assassins, and that works well when he goes back in time, but that feud is still there in the modern times. And I feel like in modern day, there's a point in the movie, it just comes out of nowhere. There was actually a couple times in this movie where I thought the visuals looked really cool, and then some people would start talking and they'd be saying some really important dialogue, and I honestly just kind of forgot to pay attention. I was like, oh yeah, those scenes are kind of cool. Oh, someone's talking. Wait, what did they say? And then the scene's just gone. So the movie didn't get me invested enough in the characters to really care about what they were saying. I just wanted to see them do some cool flips and knife people, which sounds shallow, but if the movie gave me reasons to care about these characters, then I would have listened to their dialogue. But those reasons weren't there, so I'm not going to care about what they have to say. Best part about this movie, I saw it a little late, so I was a little tired, but I was on my phone because there was like no one else in the theater. I thought this movie was going to be like an hour 40, hour 50 minutes, so I was checking IMDb. I was like, okay, how long is this thing actually? And IMDb told me it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was like, I'm not doing, no. But it actually turns out the movie only is an hour and 40 minutes. And I will say the ending of this movie, it's a little abrupt because there's some stuff happening, and then it cuts, and then just the end credits came on. I still thought we had another half hour in the movie. So I got to go home early. That was my favorite part. You know what would have made this movie a lot better is Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is some crazy guy that Michael Fassbender runs into in the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, I know where the apple is. You have to go to Portugal! Because when you're making a treasure hunt movie, call up Nicolas Cage. The best way I can describe Assassin's Creed is it's a good background noise movie. You put this on in the background while you're playing Assassin's Creed on your PlayStation. That's the pocket that this movie exists in. It's got some sweet action scenes when they actually happen, but there's just not a lot of it in this movie, and the movie kind of bored me. So it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's not as good as I wanted it to be. Did you guys see Assassin's Creed? Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, you can click subscribe and check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you guys next time.